Hello, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time, welcome. This is Derrick J Reacts. I, of course, am Derrick J, and I want to welcome you to a special time on this channel. This is live stream night, okay? We go live every Wednesday and Saturday night from at 8:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're here for about 2 hours. So if you're watching on the replay, now you know what time to be here, so you can be here. Yeah, I said that right. You can be here live with us. But if you're clicking on the replay and for some reason you just clicked on it because you want to watch the body cam portion of the stream, you can click ahead and do that. I would say you're about 48 minutes away from it. So if you just fast forward 48 minutes from now, you'll be right there where you need to be. But you're going to miss out on a lot. For the rest of you who are here and going to watch, the thumbnail and title you see associated with this stream will be our third and final segment of the night, and it looks like a good one, so stick around for that. But before that, we have a segment that I like to call What Is We Doing? I will explain that further once we get to it. But before that, there is more. Before that, wait a minute, I usually check to make sure my volume is good. Okay. Before that, before our What Is We Doing segment, we have a segment that is called our channel update segment. I forgot for a second. Our channel update segment is where I update you on a little bit of what's going on with the channel, because I am only 42% of the channel. You all make up the other 58%. So it's only right that I let you know about your channel that you contribute to more than I do. I mean, it's only right. But before we get to all of that, I want to do two things. The first thing I want to do is tell you about my day. What did I do today? I realized I'm having problems with my car. Well, I've been realized that, but today is the day I realized that I might need to take my car in soon. And let them charge me whatever they're gonna charge me to fix it. But yeah, besides that, I did a few deliveries today. Got started a little later than I wanted to out there making deliveries today, but all in all, I still made the money I needed to make today. I came home. What did I do when I came home? I did something first before. Oh, I can't remember. I had a talk with my nephew, and then what did I do? I have no idea. I put some clothes in the washing machine. And there's something else I did. I watched Netflix, but before that, I can't remember what I did. It was something YouTube related, and I can't remember what it was. But yeah, I'll think of it at some point. But overall, today was a good day. I'm excited on Wednesdays, excited on Saturdays, because I get to end the night here with you all. So this is a blessing. So yeah, that's the first thing I wanted to do. Tell you about my day. The next thing I wanted to do is say hi to a couple people who are in here with me live right now. I gotta say hi to them because they're here. You all watching on the replay, you're not here for whatever reason, so I can't say hi to you, but I would like to. So join us every Wednesday and Saturday, 8:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have fun in here, man. I got Jeff Lee in the house, Deb, D Armin is here. Appreciate all y'all being here. Who am I? Who's somebody else? Okay, is there it's two I's in your name. So is it Hakishia, or it's just the second I is silent and it's Hakisha? I don't know. You have to. I want to get it right. So let me see how we can communicate this. Hakishia is 1. Hakisha is 2. Let me know which one it is. Or if both of them wrong, say neither one of them is right. Okay, just let me know. Because if you are you're new here, when I read, okay, big words, I have problems with them. I can't get them out. I think tomorrow's video, you'll see me try to pronounce what's the word? Accountability. I think that's tomorrow's video, and you'll see me struggle to say that word correctly. And the thing about it is, I kept trying to say it instead of just moving on to a different word. But I think that's in tomorrow's video. But yeah, I appreciate all y'all being in here. Larry's in here too. I miss Larry, I think. I appreciate y'all being in here, man. It feels weird because the last 2 days we haven't had video premieres. But speaking of that, let's move on right on into our channel update segment. This is where I inform you all a little bit of what's going on with the channel. And I think I mentioned it Saturday's live stream, where I told you all that because I usually premiere every video I put out, but I told you all I was going to stop doing that for 2 weeks at minimum. It's a minimum 2 weeks to kind of test some things out, because I came across this YouTuber who I don't know how long he's been doing YouTube, like I think 10, 12 years now. And he gave advice, and his advice was you should not premiere any videos unless it's like something special that you've been building up to. And to be honest with you, I came across this advice maybe about a month and a half ago. But I love doing the premieres so much, I didn't want to stop. I didn't want to stop premiering every video. But I think I told y'all Saturday, our subscribers have gone up significantly the past 4 months, but every month there's been a decrease in the views. Sunny Days just came in. Letha May graced us with her presence as well. I appreciate y'all being in here. But yeah, I finally decided to take that advice and stop doing stop premiering every video, because I needed to switch up something, because the viewership has been dropping over the last few months, and I needed to try to make the channel better as a whole, to try to bring the viewership back up. And I've been testing it the last 2 days. The last 2 videos we put out are the first 2 videos that haven't been premiered in so many months. It's crazy. Buttermilk just came in here. I appreciate you being in here, Buttermilk. And so far so good. The last 2 videos have done good. My goal with every video is to get at least 1,000 views in the first 24 hours of the video being up. And for a while, we haven't really made that mark on the videos. But I stopped doing the premieres this week. These last 2 videos just went up. There was no premiere. And both of those videos have received at least 1,000 views within the first 24 hours. So, wait a minute. Let me check that just to be, I know yesterday's video got 1,000 views in the first 24 hours, but I'm trying to see. Okay, I lied. Monday's video received 957 views in the first 24 hours. But yesterday's video received like 1,100 views within the first 24 hours. So, so far this test of not premiering the videos is going good, which is a good thing for the channel. But, it's a bad thing as far as, getting the premieres back, because it might look like I have to cut off premiering videos and just drop the videos at 8:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day. And I think one of the reasons they're doing so good is because there's more comments on the videos now. Now that I have people who are not in the premiere chat, you guys are commenting under the video, and I think that is helping the engagement of the video, which encourages YouTube to push out the video more. So thank you all for the comments. Thank you all for still watching, even though we all can't watch it or not able to watch it together at the same time. Yeah. So the test isn't over. I'm going to test it for 2 weeks to see if there's a difference, see if I can get the views picked up. And also another thing I'm going to do that y'all might not notice, but what's tomorrow? Starting soon, because I got a couple videos that's going to come out of order. But I know Friday's video will be the first video I do where my intros at the beginning of the videos are going to be a little short. Because one thing, I'm going to make those shorter because one thing I know about people who cook on YouTube videos, whatever reason they clicked on the video is for the title of the video. So what you tell them is going to happen in the title. They just want to get right to it. So I'm going to stop doing those long intros. I'm going to leave them to like 2-sentence intros after I introduce myself, 2 sentences, and then we'll click on through to the body cam video. Because I think that will help help get the viewership up, help get the engagement up. So that's what we want. Lethal May, been a member for 1 month. Thank you. The best smooth voice commentator on YouTube. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that comment. My next channel. I have another channel that I want to create. Who just came in here? Crazy Dizzy just came in here. Appreciate you. I have another channel that I want to create, a commentary channel. You know, speaking of commentary voices. And I need time to do that one. Because this one is, as far as my pre-production before I make a video, I don't have to do anything. I just, pick a video to watch. I sit down for at most 30 seconds, think of an intro, hit record, and I go. With this next channel that I'm thinking of, that I know I'm going to start, I just need time because it takes more pre-production work and research before I actually record the video. And time is something I don't have right now. But be on the lookout for that. And I'm going to tell y'all, when I start this second channel, I am not going to tell you all. I'm not going to promote that second channel on this channel. Not for a while. If somebody asks me about it, I'd probably say something about it. But that's another advice thing that I have come across from multiple YouTubers. When you start a second channel, don't promote it on your first channel right away. So that's something I'm going to follow. So I'm thinking it's going to be, now I keep pushing it back. I did want to start it this month at one point, but I think it might be February before I get around to starting that one. So Lethal May, appreciate the super chat. Big supporter of mine. I really appreciate it. Yeah, there's something else I wanted to talk about in here. Did I write it down though? In the channel update segment, no premieres. Oh yeah, I need another segment idea for this live stream. We got our channel update segment, we have our what is we doing segment, and we have our main segment. I need another segment idea because our channel update segment, I want to move that to only one day. Probably on Saturdays live streams. But I need another segment to fill that spot on Wednesdays live streams. I can't think of anything. I haven't really been thinking the last couple days, but if you all have any ideas for a segment that I can do, something related to crime or somebody making a stupid decision, I don't know, it could probably be somebody making a stupid decision on the internet, not really a decision that gets them arrested or anything, but I have no idea. I haven't come up with an idea. I haven't come up with an idea. Booby segment is always good. I'm not arguing with you, Jeff, because it is a good segment, but it's just I don't think it's a good segment for this show. But it is. Wait a sec. The holiday season is crazy enough without adding a whole nother job to it. And it's something I really want to do, man. It's because it's going to be a channel where I just rant about something or a topic that I come across on the internet, and I so want to do that channel. I because sometimes I get into that mode, that rant mode in these live streams because I so want to do it. And like it's calling me to do it. And I really want to do it. But right now I have no time. I have to find a way to I guess schedule my stuff better. But man, I so want to do that channel like tomorrow. And wait a minute. Story time segment. People can tell you about their brushes with the law or just a funny anecdote or something. You know what? That got me thinking. I'll start. Ask me about the time my brother got tased and taken down by police K9. Diamond, you got stories. Some people say, I got stories for days. Diamond has stories for months, okay? Diamond has stories for months. I just call it rant time. I don't know. I don't want to step on the other channel. Because my rants are really going to be on that second channel. So I don't want to I don't want to do anything that I am going to do. I don't want to do anything on this channel that I'm going to do on that channel. But it might be something with like a call-in thing. I might give y'all a phone number to call if you want to speak to everybody up here. And I had to figure it out, like what are we actually calling for? I might have to give like the topic segment where I'd like to give y'all a topic, and then if y'all want your voice heard on the show and you want to comment like with your voice and not just typing, you could call in and I put you on speaker here and everybody be able to hear you. That might be something I can do. Okay, damn. What is this? What are we doing? What are we doing? All I'm saying is I'm currently collaborating with my cousin on how to motorize a lawn chair. No, that was cool, but there were. What is with Does it count if we were just arrested and never got jail time? What's count? Oh, who's been to jail? Put a 1. Okay. Okay, does it count if we just arrested and never got jail time? Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, it was. Well, I don't know. Did you spend any time in jail, or did you just stay in booking, or what is it? Call in is good. A good idea. People ask you questions, share experiences. Yeah, I know it's. Excuse me. I know one YouTuber, or a couple of them, who have this call-in thing, but their call-in is not like how I'm thinking of doing it. Their call-in is on the computer, and you can hear people talking. Mine was going to be. I'm not quite sure how to help you with that. Mine was going to be answering my phone and put it on speakerphone. So, in order to do that, I would have to do it properly, which I would have to find how I can bring that on my computer. And I believe there's a way I could do it, figure it out. Okay, overnight. Oh, I guess that counts. Overnight, I guess that counts. People ask you questions, share experiences. Yeah, I would have to have. I don't want it to be like random though. Like, hey, just call me and say what you want to say. No, I want it to be like a topic, or something that we're discussing. I can take something I see online. I'll have to figure it out, because I just want to brainstorm right now while I'm talking to y'all, but that's not good. That wouldn't be a good show to see me brainstorm ideas right now. But yeah, it's something I'm gonna have to think about, and to try to get it down on exactly what we're gonna do. But I'll figure it out. If you guys have any further ideas, on what we could do in this call-in segment, let me know. Put it in a comment of a video. Send me a email, DM on Instagram if you want to. On the Derrick J Reacts Facebook page as well. You can send me a message through that as well. So what if you guys think of anything, but yeah, once I get it all together and figure it out, I will let you all know exactly what that's going to be. But if you if I do have a call-in show, let me know. Would you call in? Because that's important. Having a call-in show and nobody calls in, it's a waste of a call-in show. So let me know if you would call in. And I'm Proud is here. Appreciate you being in here. This is perfect timing because we are about to move on into our What Is We Doing segment. Now, just to let you know, hold up, I gotta see myself. I know it's backwards for you all, but I got my shirt, my sweatshirt on. You had to read it backwards. My What Is We Doing shirt, which is, our which is in the merch store. What Is We Doing merch at DerrickJ.myspreadshop.com. Go check out the store if you haven't already. But in this segment, this is where we point out stupidity in the news. Somebody doing something stupid that gets them arrested, or is just plain old embarrassing, or it's a little bit of both. And today's segment of What Is We Doing is not, it is somebody doing something stupid, but I really don't want to focus on them. I want to focus on what they did, because it's that time of the month, and people, seems like every year people find new ways to scam you. And this is a new way that I haven't heard of before, I think 2 days ago when I saw this. So I wanted to share it with you so you'd know it and you'd be on the lookout for it. There are people who found a way to scam you with the gift cards you buy from the store. Let's check out this video and then we'll talk about it.
Hendersonville police recently put an end to an elaborate gift card scam that they say was likely done across several states. News 2's Sam Commenti met with HPD and has more on this unique investigation and what people can do to avoid being scammed this holiday season. Sam.
Yeah, Haley, this all came together rather fast for Hendersonville PD. On Monday, the department was notified of possible gift card tampering by somebody inside a Publix. Using license plate readers, the suspect was eventually tracked down in Spring Hill. As it turns out, he has quite the rap sheet for this scam.
He just went to the gift card rack and put some gift cards back on the rack, and then he left. He was in there less than a minute. So the manager walked over and thought that was suspicious. He could tell that they had been altered.
Gift card scams are becoming a crime staple during the holiday season. A 2022 study from AARP revealed that 1 in 4 consumers received gift cards without any funds on them. That same survey showed that 73 million Americans experienced fraud related to gift cards. It's an issue, and in this Hendersonville case, it's become more elaborate.
They scratch off like a couple of the PIN numbers, and then whenever you load that card up, you don't have the PIN number, you can't use it, but it loads up to their information. They're able to get in the gift card and use it.
This man, 43-year-old Lin Jiang, was arrested on Monday by Spring Hill police. Commander Garrett says he had over 700 gift cards in his possession, along with tools needed to manipulate gift cards. Hendersonville police don't believe Jiang was working alone. They do know that these specific scammers had been on somewhat of a nationwide tour.
This crew started in California, and we were able to track them through LPR, and they went to Washington, down through Kansas, to Missouri, into Tennessee, and they've been in the Tennessee area for about 4 or 5 days.
Going into the peak shopping months, I asked Commander Garrett what advice he'd give to people hitting those gift card racks.
Just don't grab it and run out to the rack and go pay for it. Take a minute to look at it and see if it looks altered. You can tell the stickers aren't always put on correctly, and you can tell sometimes when the packages have been cut and been re-glued.
Now, Hendersonville police have charged Jiang with 10 counts of criminal simulation, with more charges expected. Potential accomplices of his are still being investigated, but Garrett said definitively that this group has been stopped.
So now when you go to the store and pick out a gift card off the rack, you have to be careful then too. I've never heard of this, ever. And it's like we can't live anymore. It's like we can't live anymore. Like, you have to check everything. You have to be cautious about everything. It's just so crazy. There is a service that you can use online that can what is it? it can make it safer for you to order stuff online. I don't know why I just said that, because I want to be sponsored by these people one day, and I don't want to give them any free promotion right now. So yeah. I don't know why I said it. I forgot the name of it anyway, but it's a service that where you can purchase temporary cards, and you can set a certain amount to that one specific card number, and you can use that card, that temporary card, to make a purchase. And then if anybody steals or gets that number to that card that you use, it'll be non-existent after you make your purchase. But yeah, there are ways you can make it safer for yourself online. I didn't know you have to actually be careful with the gift cards you buy in the store, because, you know, I am a gift card giving son of a gun, you know, so you have to even be careful with that, and it's crazy. So that has never happened at my job that I know of, but excuse me, dang. Now I'm going to be on the lookout. Yeah, that's crazy. It's just heard that online gift cards for everybody that yeah, especially the gift cards that you can just email to people. You don't have to actually give them a physical card, which is wonderful. Yeah, I did not know that. What? Why can't I find money in a cereal box? They got money in cereal boxes? Do you know which ones? Which ones? I would love to go shoot. Only prizes I remember getting out of cereal boxes is the prizes that, you know, after like a day, you don't want the thing no more. Because of the scams, it's safer to hand cash money to whoever. Yeah. Yeah. But nobody carries money really, you know. But yeah, I wish you know, you can just say, I was gonna give you a gift card, but here's $100 cash. But I mean, nobody carries cash, which is crazy, because you can lose that too. Somebody could take that from you. So, reloadable cards for ordering stuff online or Temu and other sites, I'm not really sure about. Yeah, a lot of people use it's yeah. The service I'm talking about is kind of like that, but it's you get a different number every time. So it's not just loading money onto the same card. You actually have a different card number every time. So if you're about to make a purchase somewhere, say the total is $45.17, you can actually go to this service and put $45.17 on the card. I believe it will generate you a number, and then you take that card number and place it into where you're going to make that purchase, the website you're going to make that purchase on, and then that number is done right after that purchase is made. Got some really cool paper 3D glasses in the cereal. and a box of cereal. I'm trying to see the best thing I ever got out of the cereal bottle. I can't even remember. It might have been 3D glasses too. I have no idea. Lucky Charms me pot of gold. That would be great if you really had money or gold and Lucky Charms. It's at least let me say giftcards.com is a good website. I didn't even know giftcards.com was an actual site, but yeah, I need to check that out. We got 8 minutes to kill until we get to our next segment. But I think what I'm gonna do at the end of this live stream is I am going to play another one of my old videos from my other channel at the end of this live stream. Because I love those videos. What's the thing called? I don't know, but I want y'all to see those videos, man. Yeah, this is only 2 minutes long, so we can check this one out. But I'm gonna set this one up for before we get out of here. I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play that video. It's called 30-Day Self-Quarantine. I made so many mistakes with that channel, and I wish that I could get it back, but I truly believe it's gone now. As far as my chances of making it into a success, let's see, I want to go past this. There's a Cash App works good. Load the amount you want. Use it to send money to another person that has Cash App also. Yeah, that can work too. Instead of gift cards, yeah, you can do it that way too. You can also, of course, when you send money, if you connect it to your bank account, you can just send money. It'll come directly out of your bank account to the other person's Cash App, which I just kind of just did that not too long ago. That was reminds me of the time my uncle gave me a used Walmart gift card as a Christmas present. He had already spent all but $10 on it. We gave him a hard time, but I was really grateful he got me anything. That's crazy. He put $30 on it. He was like, shoot, I ain't want to give a $30 gift. Let me spend $20 off this card, and then I'll give it to him. Oh man, that's crazy. It was something else, man. But our channel, like I told y'all, has been, the views have got less and less each month over the last 4 months. So I know that's on me. A lot of that's on me, of course. I think I got stuck as far as trying to find ways to make the channel better. I haven't been doing much to try to make it better. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but I have to do better, and I will do better because I think I got stagnant for a while, and I have to think of little things to make it better. And I think when I stopped doing that is when I started seeing the views get less and less. And we have numbers to cross and milestones to reach. So yeah, I got to get to it. I'm putting a lot on myself. I have to improve, and I will improve. I will do better. You all deserve better. And I'm speaking to you all, but this is actually a conversation to myself right now, even though you all are here with me. I got to kill 3 more minutes, okay? This is what we're doing. I'm sorry. But yeah, my goal is to get 1% better every day with every video, and I don't think I've been doing that. So Miracle Crafter is here. Thank you for coming in. Anybody else that I didn't mention? Okay, my freaking chat is locking up on me. No, this one doesn't even want to come on. Okay. Okay. Okay, Jeff is on. I think I told y'all my chat on the screen is stuck. So I might have to put something on the screen to try to loosen it up. There we go. Okay. Okay. No, we got everybody. This is terrible. This is a terrible stream right now in these last 3 minutes because I don't know what to do. But yeah, I got work to do, and I have to get better, and I will get better. And yeah, what are we doing? Bill is here. Bill walked in at Bill. I don't know if you just popped in here or you've been in here for a while, Bill, but you walked in at a crazy time because Jeff is "12 days of boobying" right now. 12 days of boobying. Let him show. Wait a minute. What, did I miss the one part? Oh no, there you go. Put your back into it. My goal is to sweat. Hey, this is not just the energy. Jeff brings this same energy wherever he is. Whatever live stream he is in on YouTube, Jeff brings this same energy, and I love it. But it is time for us to get on to our third and final segment of the night. Right before I put this comment up there, it says you might put your back into it so hard your back will go out. That's okay. It is time for our third and final segment of the night. It is the reason why you are here. Right now, what I have to do is I have to go in and turn off our ads for the rest of the turn off the ads for the rest of the stream, so you all will not be interrupted. Okay, that is taken care of. Okay. But this is the reason why you are here. Okay, before we get into it, I want to let you know if this is your first time here on the live stream, during this portion of the show, I'm not able to put your comments on the screen. But from time to time, I do pause the video to give my reaction. And I'll pause the video to give your reaction too, because I'm reading right from read them right off my phone. So give your comments in the live chat box, whatever you're feeling, whatever you're thinking about what's going on in the video, and there's a good chance I might read off your comments. So this thing doesn't work without your support and input. So input. But let's get into our final segment of the night. I read the description on this one. Something happens in I believe, Starbucks drive-thru. And people get into an altercation. Police show up. And they have to decide who's telling the truth and who's not. But we're going to figure that out in real time. So let's get into this video. And let's see what happened once the police showed up.
So look, and I end up swerving. I did not intentionally try to hit her.
So you understand that she has dashboard camera, right? So what you just said, I want you to tell me if there's anything close to what you said.
On February 28th, 2022, officers were dispatched to respond to a reported assault at a Starbucks drive-thru. Upon arrival, they encountered a woman who had called for assistance. She appeared visibly agitated and immediately presented herself as the victim in the situation, attempting to portray herself in a sympathetic light.
So me and this lady just got into an accident. It started in Starbucks, okay? You can even get the video footage from Starbucks. So she cut me off on the Starbucks lane. She was blowing her horn. We got into an argument. She was calling me all type of stuff. So, and then even when I pulled off out of Starbucks, she's still trying to keep up the commotion, and she blew again at me. Okay. So even a Starbucks dude came outside out of the building. He was asking me what was going on, because the lady kept blowing at me. So I told him what happened. He said he heard it through the microphone, and then that's when she ended up pulling off. So we leaving out of Starbucks, she tried to throw something at me, and then she ended up swerving in my car.
One second,
You can even ask the Starbucks employee. She was being disrespectful. She kept blowing her horn at me, calling me all type of stuff. And then she got hit on the side of her car, and mine was in the front. And when she tried to swerve into my lane.
The investigation began with the woman who called the officers, as she seemed eager to direct attention toward the perceived injustice against her. However, her aggressive demeanor and inconsistencies in her account prompted the officers to widen their scope. They proceeded to question the other party involved in the incident, who was waiting in a vehicle nearby.
She tried to cut me off. So she was driving fast and tried to cut me off, and she hit the side of my car.
Let me see your car.
49 California. Like, what would I do? Hit her. She tried to drive in front of me, and she cut me off, and she hit my car on the right-hand side, and she swerved and hit me right there.
How you doing, man?
Sorry for interrupting you, sir. I have cameras. This is my fiance. We can pull the footage. I have one beverage in the vehicle and it's full.
Okay.
No, the lid has not been removed.
Can you tell me what happened?
Yes, sir. I'm sure she told. I did get upset. I did honk my horn at her. That doesn't give you a right to assault someone with your vehicle.
Okay.
I have footage of all of this, baby. Calm down. There was a line at Starbucks, both people coming through.
Sir.
No, babe, calm down.
I'm getting my computer so you can see the footage. All right. 1 second. Server and 35 radio. I need an additional.
Let me show you how to block this ad. First, you're gonna click on this video, then you're gonna download Pi. It's an ad blocker that's
But before we get to her full story, Diarma says the Starbucks ? Man, this is why we can't have nice things. Man, look. How much does Starbucks cost? I've never been in a Starbucks line. Never been in a Starbucks. Well, I have been inside a Starbucks to order one time. That's because that's when I was doing food delivery and I had to pick up something from Starbucks. And that was one time. And that's the only time I've ever went to Starbucks. So how much is the average coffee from Starbucks? For all y'all who go to Starbucks, how much is it? Let's see. Okay. Jeff, I can't put those comments out there. Diamond says some people think that if they call the cops first, then the police will be on their side automatically. Yeah. Yep, that's usually how they believe, but we listen. I say we, like I'm a police officer. They listen to both sides before they make any judgments. Jeff Lee says it's expensive. Sunny Day says I pay around $6.50. Miracle Crafter, I pay about $6.25. Wow, I make. I haven't made coffee here. I have a coffee maker here. But I don't get coffee that much. Diarma says my regular order is $6.50. But I like coffee, but I don't get it a lot because I know I would get addicted to stuff very easily. So I don't buy it a lot because if I don't buy it, I can't drink it a lot. But having a cup of coffee is great sometimes, especially in the morning. And I want to go get me some coffee. I haven't had coffee in a while, but I will not pay $6 and some change. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I would rather make my own at home. Yes, when I make it, it doesn't taste the same every time. There's a lot of times there's too much cream in it. Not enough sugar. Too much sugar. Not enough cream. I don't have my quantities down. But I'd rather do that than I just couldn't do it. That's a lot. Let me see. What is it? Miracle Crafter says paid $6.25, but mine isn't coffee though. I get the that's double. I get the double chocolate chip frappuccino with no coffee. I'm addicted. Yeah, I would get addicted too. I know I would. So I stay away from it. I stay away from it. Diamond says coffee is my lifeblood. Every time one of my coffee pot breaks, I go through all the stages of grief. I know. I would be the same way. That's why I just Sunny Day says mine is a large coffee with a shot of espresso. Oh, that sounds great. What'd you say? Large coffee with a shot of espresso. So that's the $6.50. See, I'm thinking about going to Starbucks. No, I'm not doing it. No, I gotta buy me some coffee to make it home. No. All right, let's keep going.
Can I get out and see the damage to my car? I'll make sure he stays calm. I'm sorry. This is a brand new car. We've gotten in a lot of accidents. I mean,
The officers decided to investigate both sides to gain a balanced perspective on what had transpired. Upon meeting the second woman, who was inside the vehicle, the officers noted her cooperative and respectful approach. She openly shared the details of the incident, providing a clear and consistent account of what had taken place. She stated that the aggressive woman who had called law enforcement had instigated the conflict. According to her, the aggressive woman had hit their vehicle and even thrown a drink at her in an outburst. The situation had escalated further when the woman, despite claiming to be the victim, began behaving in an intimidating manner toward the second party.
For the live stream.
She cut somebody off, and she tried to cut me. She did cut me off, and I got mad, and I was honking my horn at her. And right or wrong, however you feel about that, that's all I did. When we pulled up to the Starbucks.
Go ahead.
Confirm me your phone at the time.
Yes, I'm code 10. I just need an initial unit. Yes, I want to hear everything. You got your driver's license on you? Sir, were you in the car with her?
No, I was on the phone
with her. Okay.
The
whole time. Your driver's license.
Can I finish telling you my side of the story, please, sir? So, as soon as he moves, I'll get my driver's license for you, okay? I was honking my horn at her, and then she stopped, and I told the people at Starbucks, I feel threatened now because she stopped instead of just getting her coffee and pulling on. So they went out to talk to her, and I guess maybe I should have let them finish and let her pull off, but I really didn't think she would hit my car. So I pull around while the guy's talking to her. I figured it was safe to go on and pull around and pull out, and I come up here, and I'm on the phone with him, just complaining about the altercation that I had. And I said, she's behind me, but I didn't think she was stupid enough to hit me. And then all of a sudden she threw something at my car, and if that was the worst that would happen, I'd move on with my day. This is a brand new car. I've gotten in 3 accidents in the last year, none of which were my fault. I'm not about to cause an accident. I have front and rear view facing cameras. I have the whole thing on camera. She comes and hits my car. And then I did, instead of just stopping like I normally would when I get in an accident, she did drive off, so I pulled behind her to try to capture her tag, even though I have it on camera, but I don't know how good.
So where did the accident happen at?
Just right up there. This was the first place, because she actually ended up pulling in, and then I pulled in, but I pulled away from her and immediately called 911 and stayed in my car because I was scared at this point.
Go ahead and pass.
And
so she passed, and the next thing I know, I hear her slamming into the side of her.
The officers soon realized the cooperative woman was willing to offer additional evidence to support her account. She informed them that she had captured a video recording of the incident, which documented the initial aggressor's actions. This video evidence proved invaluable, as it provided a concrete record that contradicted the claims made by the woman who initially called for assistance. The cooperative woman handed over her laptop where the video was stored, allowing the officers to review it and assess the credibility of each party's statements.
Do you have that video?
Let's see. What is it? Sunny Day says, hearing this reminds me of the movie Unhinged. I've probably seen that before. I probably can't even. I probably have to look for it. But Diarma says, I find the second lady's story more believable than the first lady. Seems more genuine. She's shooken up. Miracle Crafter says, I agree. And yeah, because she's the one with the cameras, so she has no reason to lie. Like, even if she was responsible for the accident, most people who are responsible for the accident don't say, hey, here's a video of the accident. Like, they're usually, if they're guilty, they're not going to tell you about they have cameras. Okay? Usually, if they're trying to lie to you, So, yeah, we know which one is telling the truth here. The first girl does not know that she has cameras, so she think it'll be her word against her word, but it's not. So, was I gonna say something? Yeah, okay, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, absolutely, we have it.
I'm gonna get you to send it to my email
I'm gonna
have to like pull it off because it comes up.
I mean,
As a marketing consultant, relationships are everything to me.
sorry.
Oh yeah, what you said? Who said this? Diarma says I might have to get me a dash cam. Could definitely save you in the event of an accident. Yeah, it could. Sunny Day says Unhinged is on Netflix. I probably seen it or seen a preview of it or something. It's probably on my list that I never get to. It's probably on my list. But yeah, there's this lady, I think in New York, who she was driving on, I believe it was an interstate up there, and somebody tried to pull an insurance scam on her, but she had a dash cam and she was able to prove, because they hopped in front of her and slammed on brakes in order to get her to run into the back of them, but she stopped in time. She didn't hit him. And what they did is they went in reverse and slammed right into her. And yep, Unhinged is on my list. But I haven't been able to watch it. Oh, this came out in 2020, so it's been on my list for a long time. And so this channel is really not an excuse for why I haven't watched that yet. But yeah, a dash cam could save you. I'm not getting one on this car because I'm gonna just be honest with you all. If somebody would have hit this car, I would probably thank them. But my next car will definitely get definitely have a dash cam with it. But let's keep going. But I want one that's not this difficult. I don't want to have to like connect my computer to it and then download the video footage. I want it to go like an app on my computer or an app on my phone and the video just automatically transfers. I don't want to have to do this. This is too much work. Okay? All right. Yeah, let's go.
Getting as upset with her as I did, but there is no excuse for this.
I got you.
There's a big difference between honking your horn and yelling at somebody because they pissed you off in a drive-thru and hitting them.
I got you.
Who was the driver?
I don't know. I pulled up after you did.
How are you? I'm good. How are you?
Just want to make sure you got her statement.
Who was the driver? Which is the vehicle that was hit?
The Mercedes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you the driver of the Mercedes?
No,
You're the driver? Okay. Are you friends?
I'm not her mother.
Okay. Are y'all in the car when it happened?
No.
Okay. Do you have your license with you?
I gave it to that man already.
Okay, so tell me what happened.
So it started from Starbucks.
Were you in line at Starbucks?
Yeah, we was in line at Starbucks, and the way how the line is, I was there before her. So when I ended up going to the intercom, she was blowing her horn at me. Even when I was trying to make my order, she was blowing her horn at me and calling me a So we were still waiting in line. By the time I got to the front of the line, she's still blowing her horn. And I'm like, okay, the situation is already over, so why are you still trying to blow your horn at me trying to start stuff? So then I ended up talking to the Starbucks dude, and then me and him talked or whatever, and I told him what happened. He said he even heard it through the little intercom, and then we left. So I'm leaving out of Starbucks, and she's behind me. So I'm turning, I'm making a right out of Starbucks, and she tried to speed in front of me and end up swerving and hitting my car. She hit the front of that side of my car, from the back all the way to the front. And we was on the right-hand side.
Okay.
So she tried to speed up and go in front of me, trying to be funny, and tried to drive fast and cut me off. And she ended up swiping me on the side of my car. And then I ended up putting on the back all the way to the front, so she had fault.
Okay.
Okay. In both of their stories, both of them say they pulled out of Starbucks first. Both of them say they pulled out of Starbucks first. I just want to say, I'm gonna do this rant real quick. Cause like I told you, I get in these modes where on this channel where I gotta get off a rant. And right now I'm gonna get off one. Elephant insurance. I don't have elephant insurance, but the person I got into an accident with has elephant insurance. And I'm not gonna say, okay. I was driving through a parking lot, and this lady who wasn't looking before she backed out of her car, before she reversed her car out of the parking space, she didn't look, and she ran right into me. She backed out and ran into my back door, okay? Which means she ran into the back door on the right side of my car. So I was driving right behind her car. As I was passing, she hit reverse and hit my car. Okay? It's obvious it's her fault because I have the right of way. So her insurance should pay for it. Right? But no. She has elephant insurance. And I'm not saying elephant insurance is terrible insurance. All I'm saying is the person who made the decision that it was also partly my fault, I want to call her names, I really do. But she said it was partly my fault because I didn't beep the horn before she hit me. And I explained to this lady, how am I supposed to beep the horn? Because soon as she starts backing up, she hits me. There is no time in between her backing up and hitting me. It's a split second. How am I supposed to beep the horn in between that split second? And she said, because I'm in Virginia, if I'm deemed partly liable for the accident, that her insurance doesn't cover my damage because of that. And it's all at their discretion, which is some BS. I can see why she did it, because it's her job to save elephant money. So I can understand. She took an opportunity to save elephant money because no lawyer will take on my case because it's not enough money behind it. It didn't total my car. I wasn't injured. So no lawyer is going to take on my case. So she took an opportunity to save elephant money. I get it. I understand. She had a job to do. She did it successfully. I get it. But I'm still upset because it wasn't my fault at all. Okay? It makes no sense. Because I didn't beep the horn, it's partly my fault. And I asked the lady, I said, so if she ran a stop sign and hit me and I didn't beep the horn, is it partly my fault in that scenario too? She didn't want to answer that. She said that has nothing to do with what actually happened. She didn't want to answer that. Okay, that's my rant. Insurance companies try their best to get out of paying for accidents. And I get it. They work for the company. It's their job to save the company money. I get it. But it's still frustrating. Let's go.
Are you hurt? Yes, my back hurts.
Having acquired the initial statements and reviewed the evidence, the officer...
Are you older than 18? We're looking for motivated people to take cybersecurity classes 100% online. You could earn your degree.
Returned to question the woman who had claimed to be the victim. They confronted her with inconsistencies in her account, asking her to explain her behavior toward the other party and the evidence contradicting her story. Despite being presented with questions that directly addressed her actions, she refused to cooperate and maintained her version of events, dismissing any suggestion that she might have instigated the incident.
You're back, parents. Okay.
No, I called because he was about to go over there and start fighting.
So they didn't come over here and start fighting?
No.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know he was here until he started coming my way. I was like,
what happened?
They got to fight. They got to arguing in the Starbucks line. For some reason, I guess she's claiming that she called her the N-word.
Okay.
He has camera footage of everything.
I'm going to. I just want them to see it. It's gonna be hard to see if you want to put it in the car so you can see it. This is from when she's following. Can you see it? I can put it in the car. I can see it. Yeah, I might can turn up the brightness a little. That way. It's hard for the dirty screen. So as soon as she passes this transfer truck, she comes up beside her and just rams her right beside her.
She's on camera.
I wish we could see it.
I should have told the Starbucks people that. Yeah, go around. I don't give a fuck. What are you gonna do?
Wham. Straight in the lane, straight away, not even turning, no blinker, no nothing.
I would never hit somebody. She said that I would never hit somebody. She says I hit her.
This girl.
Okay. I hit her.
Around her. And
yeah.
Okay.
I told you. That's why
What about the drink being
hit
thrown?
her.
What was the part about the drink being thrown? Where was that at?
I think she threw a drink at me.
When did she
right before she hit me. I saw something kind of come in my.
She had the drink in her car?
It's full.
With the video evidence at hand, the officers were able to validate the account of the cooperative woman and her companion. The video clearly showed the aggressive woman acting disruptively and initiating the conflict, thus dispelling any notion that she had been a victim in the incident. Her behavior, which included striking the other vehicle and throwing a drink, was clearly captured on camera, leaving little room for ambiguity.
Man, like, it's just letting stuff get to you. I know what happened. It's the long Starbucks line that probably has 2 entrances, and you know, it gets confusing when you get to the back of the line because you don't know which direction the line is coming from. Somebody shows up out of nowhere and they're not in the line with everybody else, but they say they got there before you and they want to cut in front of you. Sometimes you got to just let people have it. And don't pay them no mind. If they want to cut you off, okay, they cut you off. At this point, they're in front of you. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. I know you want to get mad and beep your horn. And look, you have a right to. You have a right to be upset if somebody just comes in your line. Because the Starbucks line is long. And I know it is. So, but when people get in front of you, if they cut you off, they cut you off. Just let them have it. Okay? Something is going on with them that they needed to cut you off. You know, ask God to help them, whatever they're going through. Why they're so rude, I don't know. But just let them have it, because you never know what type of things people are on. Now, the first lady cut her off and she got mad, started beeping her horn. And then that made the first girl mad and she ended up causing damage to her car. I would rather just let her have it. Don't beep my horn. Let her go on about her business. And there's no damage to my car, and I can go on about my business. Yeah, the first girl shouldn't have cut her off, shouldn't have hit her car, but you know, you never know what people are on, you know? Because that lady said she thought, the lady has the other girl, the first girl has what, a Mercedes or whatever? You're thinking, there's no way she's going to ram that car into mine. There's no way. But she did. Because you never know what type of thing people are on. That might not even be her car. She probably has no problem ramming it into yours. You just let them have it. If they, just let them have it. It makes life easier. The Celebrity Juicer is here. Celebrity Juicer says dash cam is worth gold. It definitely is. Because this would have been a she said without that dash cam. And I need one too. Okay, talking about a fallen tree. I was like, what is going on? Diarma says, I hope that temper tantrum was worth it. Felonious assault charge. Oh, was worth a felonious assault charge. Julie is here. Let's see. Miracle Crafter said, that must be some great coffee. I need to get some. Tell me how good it is when you get some. Because I will be, I know if I go to Starbucks and I get a person who goes to Starbucks all the time, and I say, what do you get? And then they tell me what they get, and I go through one time and get it. I know I will fall in love with it, and I will show up at Starbucks every day. And I am not going to be Starbucks' #1 customer. So I'm not even going to start. I'm going to make my own coffee at home. It's going to taste different every time I make it. But that's what I'm going to do when I want coffee. Because I am not, I can't do it. Let's go.
You can hear in the video there's no window down, you know?
Sir, I haven't touched it.
Okay.
I haven't taken the little thing out of it. You want to feel
no,
it?
that's the drink that she threw?
No, this is just my drink. This
Okay.
is the only
Did you
drink I
say-
have in my vehicle.
Oh, okay.
I don't have
No.
anything to throw
Okay.
at her. And I wouldn't. I don't assault.
So, supposedly they get into an argument in the Starbucks parking lot. This girl and the Mercedes over there, okay? Display over there. The lady over there in the Mercedes said that this girl called her the N-word during their argument, okay? While going down 74, that lady over there says that she came over into her lane in traffic, and that's where all the damage came from.
Oh, okay.
But you just watch the dash cam in her car, and you can see that she's in her lane of traffic, and the other girl just rams crap out of her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
No. And that's her dash cam?
that's her dash cam.
Awesome.
This guy where you can actually see that she doesn't go.
I just hope we don't have to climb too high. That big, but not like height. Don't worry, Dad.
Go over anything like that. She stays in her lane, and she gets rammed.
Wow. Okay.
So,
Would that be illegal to maintain lane or improper lane change?
we used a vehicle to. You're not.
Yeah, she didn't.
It's not an accident.
Yeah.
No,
It's a
for the other girl.
It's not an accident. It's a criminal act.
Yeah.
She used her vehicle intentionally to ram that car.
Yeah. That was no failure to maintain.
That's more of that's aggravated assault. We used a weapon to cause
seriously body injury
or damage. Yeah.
I would have called off. I didn't see him. He was acting outrageous.
Who was acting outrageous?
I think if there was no confrontation beforehand, it would have just been what the lady say, improper lane change. But because there was confrontation beforehand, that means it had intent behind it. So the charges went crazy. A trip to Starbucks lands you in jail. That is crazy. Let's go.
He's good now.
So who said the drink was thrown?
I was going to say the drink was strong.
Okay.
Sir,
She also, yeah.
That was actually the front camera. We have the rear view as well, so we'll be sending you both.
Okay.
Just want to let you know.
This is over like a soy latte. Starbucks, man.
The other girl said that she cut her off in the drive-thru line.
Okay, I mean, but everybody got their stuff, right?
Supposedly.
Well, the other girl's missing her drink, and apparently she threw it at this car, so.
No, I think they're saying that this girl threw it at that car.
Oh.
Which she doesn't have her drink. So that didn't happen. Because I just realized the other day that you can, you know, if someone is just sitting in their car and a drink is thrown at their car, it's terrorist attacks.
Here's her throwing at the. I got the back camera. Pulled up
yeah,
now.
that too.
Here's her throwing the stuff.
Well, where's your camera? Make sure you get it on that.
Watch her. Out the window. Throws. Wham. And then wham.
That's terrorist attacks too.
Let me see.
That's
Hey, how you doing?
And then she's. How are you, sir? This is why I paid $400 per camera. Drink, wham, right in the side. She's
And
done.
she tried to say I hit her.
Where's the car?
it's over there. So
Make sure you get the, you sure? Well, make sure you get the keys and all that stuff you handle.
well, she's going to the hospital now.
Here? Sure.
No, the other one.
Why is she going home?
She said she had back pain.
She's got back pain.
Then get all the information.
Realizing that the evidence pointed to her as the primary instigator, the officers made the decision to place her in custody. She was escorted to a patrol vehicle where she continued to exhibit disruptive behavior, displaying aggression and resistance even after being detained.
Okay. This is crazy. Diarma says, let me add that even though Starbucks is amazing, it isn't worth vehicular assault. The Celebrity Juicer says, I live in Los Angeles. I spend $60 a week on Starbucks. That's hey Google, how many weeks in a year? 52? What's 60 times 50?
According to RAR, 1 year equals 52 weeks and 1 or 2 days for common or leap.
Okay. Hey Google, what is 60 times 52?
60 times 52 is 3,120.
$3,100 a year on coffee or whatever you get, frappuccino, whatever it is, latte. It's a lot. And I'm saying that I'm not putting you down for spending that. If you could afford to spend it, you spend it. I'm talking to myself. Like, that's a lot. Like, don't go to Starbucks because that will be you. If you ever started, I would be in that line every single day. And I can't have that. I can't have that. Not for myself. Not for my well-being. I just can't start it because I will get addicted to it. But let's go.
But I do need you to step out the car for me. Put your phone down. All right, put your hands behind your back. Just pray so you know why. Aggravated assault.
Assault?
On her. I seen the
Because I got out the car.
No ma'am. I seen the video. And it shows that you threw the drink at her and rammed her. Yes, ma'am.
No, I did not ram her. She ran into me.
The video will be in the report.
She ran into me though.
Come on,
Okay, when you taking her to?
She's gonna be going to Rice Street for aggravated assault.
She ran into me.
So
Simple battery or something, not aggravated.
No, ma'am. That was all hit. No, she was. Oh, girl was driving in her lane. When she ran.
No, she ran into me.
I saw a video, front and back.
No, she ran into.
All right, so listen up. State Farm was trying to charge me $197 for car insurance. No, thank you. I got a friend who told me.
I don't know. State Farm does not charge you that much. If State Farm charges you that much, you deserve it. I switched from, well, not me. I always had State Farm, but I switched somebody. I think they were with Geico, paying $200 a month. Switched to State Farm. That same person was paying $70 a month. So if State Farm charged you, sir, I'm ranting again about a commercial. It's crazy. If State Farm was trying to charge you that much, it's because you deserve it for some reason. I'm just saying. State Farm probably is one of the cheaper insurance companies that exists. State Farm, if you want to sponsor me, I'm here. Because I've always been with State Farm. But let's go.
That's her. She ran to me though.
What's your password to your phone?
Her continued non-compliance and erratic behavior drew further attention to the volatile nature of her actions. The officers, noting her increasing agitation, temporarily removed her from the patrol vehicle and escorted her inside the Starbucks store, where they could further clarify details relevant to the investigation. Inside the vehicle, the aggressive woman was again questioned and given an opportunity to clarify her actions, though she remained uncooperative. The officers carefully documented the information and gathered witness accounts to support the evidence they had obtained, including the video footage and testimonies from other individuals at the scene.
Let's see. Jeff Lee says, I had Progressive when I had insurance. I paid $350 a month. Celebrity Juicer says, for comprehensive on a new car, question mark. The most I've paid at State Farm was, okay, the car was, I've never had a new car, I'm gonna tell you that. So maybe that's the difference, you know, maybe a new car would be higher expense. But the car was, when I bought it, it was 6 years old. When I bought it, yeah, it's 2012. Yeah, I bought it 2018. And I was paying $80 a month for that car at that time. So I don't know, but I've been good with where I'm at. Let me see. All right, let's go. I don't know. What's the difference between comprehensive and liability? I ain't even read. One of them covers the other car if you cause the accident, and another one covers both of you. But which one? I got the one that covers both of you. I don't know which one that is, though. Is that comprehensive or liability? I don't know. I didn't got us off track, like, for real. Let's see. Miracle Crafter says, I've never gotten a ticket, no accidents. I've never been pulled over. Wow. State Farm wanted me to pay $94 a month just for liability. Yeah. Like, I've been in accidents that I've caused. It's been a long time since I've been in an accident that I've caused. It's been, about 20 years since I've been in an accident that I've caused. I've had tickets, but it's been years since then. But I don't know. Maybe I just got the right insurance agent. I don't know. Let's see. Celebrity Juicer comprehensive covers everything and hospital stays, vandalism, etc. I don't think I have that. Then I don't know what I have. I gotta look. That's crazy. I'm up here talking like I know stuff, and I have no idea. But I don't think I have one that covers vandalism and all that. I don't read my insurance policy. Because I only worry about if I get in an accident. I don't worry about, vandalism. I've never even, I don't know. But I'm sorry if I'm talking about stuff I don't know about. I apologize. But we got 18 minutes in. We got 13 to go. So let's get through this, man.
Long story short, so the altercation, whatever, verbal altercation at Starbucks, she waited on her to leave the driveway. She left the driveway, then followed her out, and then got right about up there and threw the drink at the car and literally rammed the car. Swerved into it. Like this video
ran straight into it. But how this happened right here though?
I don't.
This happened.
Yeah, this
So
when she hit it and went by. She hit it and went by.
The lady hit it and went by.
No, the
How
lady.
my daughter gonna hit her own car?
That hit against the car. There's literal video footage of it of her. I don't. Number one, I don't have to show you.
Okay.
Number one, I'm not gonna because it is
Okay.
a part of the report.
Okay,
Now
okay.
you can see it once you get a part of the report or go to court. Okay.
Okay.
So there's that damage up there is what hit the car first. So she hit like this because she went at an angle, and then it did like that. That's how that damage got there. Hit like that because she was behind her. She moved over a lane, accelerated, threw the drink out the window, and then swerved left into her. She was in the left lane, and the only reason we know all of this is because of the video. That's the only reason. Other than the video, it would just be word against word, but it's literal video footage. Can't really dispute, like, her car was in her lane, and
The lady's car was in her lane.
yeah, she was 100% in her lane. You got front and rear cameras on the car, so you can see everything. So that's the reason that it's.
So this has to be an assault charge?
It's aggravated assault, yes. Ramming somebody with a car is a forcible felony.
Okay, so I'll be able to bail her out today then, right?
Probably not today. She'll be able to call you. We don't. So the way we do it is the judges set bonds. We don't have anything to do with that. Basically, we'll take her back to the police department, do the paperwork. It'll be a couple hours.
Okay.
She'll go to 901 Rice Street at Fulton County, and she'll be able to make a call when she gets there. But I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that she's not gonna have a bond until she has a first appearance hearing. I'm not saying she will or will not have a bond then. That's going to be up to the first appearance judge, her criminal history, anything like that. That's all going to be set by the judge, and he'll look at all of, because they handle criminal history, anything, misdemeanors, anything. So they know, we've got somebody that keeps doing this stuff, or this is the first time, we'll get a bond pretty quick. Because if you've got a high criminal history and you do an ag assault, you ain't getting a bond, period. If you've got nothing, you'll get a bond eventually.
Yeah.
It's just case by case.
Sound good.
But as far as today, there won't be a bond today, okay?
Okay, no problem.
She will be able to call you once she gets booked in. Like I said, it is 11 o'clock in the morning.
It's about 3, 4 o'clock?
5 or 6, she'll probably be at Rice Street.
Okay. I know Fulton County, you go to...
The average person sees around 10,000 online ads daily. Here's how a man's life would change if he used
court
the next day. Yeah.
So
And that varies based on how many people get locked up today. But, I mean, it is Monday.
Okay.
It's just weird to say not a lot of people get locked up on Monday. So she'll probably be in court Tuesday morning.
Okay, sounds good.
And she'll, like I said, she'll be able to call you and she'll know more from there. But other than that, do you know if we ever figured out if this car has insurance on it?
She has insurance.
I'm sorry?
She got insurance.
Because the system's showing it does not. So.
I don't know the insurance company, but I know she has insurance. I don't live down here, I'm visiting.
Okay, I got you. I'll try to figure that out because if it doesn't have insurance, y'all got to leave it here. Okay. So we get insurance. But I'm going to go figure that out real quick.
Oh my God. Sometimes the person you love, when they explain what happened, they lie. I know you love them and you believe everything they tell you, and you is like, well, why would they lie? They have no reason to lie. Yes, they do. Sometimes the person you love is the liar. So when the police officer tells you, I have it on video, I saw the video, I saw what happened, I mean, it's time to stop believing the person you love and believe the video. Like, seriously. I hate talking about this woman, but this is the only scenario I have. My ex-wife was on the phone with me one time while she was driving. And she says the lady in another car like almost hit her or tried to hit her. And then she said, then she hung up the phone with me. And when she told me the rest of the story, she said that the lady was following her. Like, she got mad at the lady, beeped the horn, and then the lady started to follow her, and she wasn't sure if the lady was actually following her, so she pulled in through a neighborhood, and the lady followed her through the neighborhood, and all that. Turns out, the real story was my ex-wife cut her off. The lady got mad at her, beeped the horn, and then she followed the lady through the neighborhood. So sometimes the person you love at the time will lie to you. It happens sometimes. Let's go. Diamond said, I love my family, but I know when one of them is lying. Like when my cousin was like, no, we did not use your gingerbread house to test out our homemade cannon. Liar. Man, you could just, you could just start a YouTube channel and tell stories. And it doesn't even have to be for anybody. It could be just for the generation of your family, like 3 generations from now. They could pull up these YouTube videos and see what everybody was like. People want to know what their granddad was like at the age they're at now. And you will be able to tell them stories about what your brother did, but it's their granddad or their great granddad. They might want to know that stuff. But let's go.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you get the report from Starbucks? Because she's the one who started with me.
Well, it was at that time it was just a verbal. It wouldn't be nothing but just a report.
But she hit me though.
Where?
Okay, huh?
No, according to her video, you hit her.
No, I did not hit her. I'm not gonna lie, I did throw a juice at her.
So when did you say she hit you?
Okay, so I threw the juice and then she tried to cut me off, and then that's how we ended up hitting. Why would I run my Mercedes into her car?
Okay, man, look. I saw the drink through, and she was in her lane, and you swerved and ran.
No, I did not. Okay. Oh my
God. Jesus.
All right, so this is completely off topic.
I saw the video.
Yes, I do.
Who is it with? Does it show Progressive?
Yeah.
Do you have the app on your phone by chance?
Yes, I do.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, so she started the whole commotion. You can even ask Starbucks. I made a complaint with them. She started the whole
You made a
time.
complaint with Starbucks?
She kept blowing.
Come on, lady.
Leave her alone.
I did leave her alone.
Or
I was in front of her.
What you did with the video is ram her. You did.
I did not intentionally ram her.
Ma'am, I seen that video.
But I did not ram her though.
Ma'am, I seen that video.
So I drove my car and just intentionally rammed her.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. Why would I intentionally ram this lady? Why would I just drive my car into her?
We're going to get you out tomorrow morning. Just want to confirm that this is tomorrow morning. This is it right here? I'll take you to the Grand Kids.
That's my insurance.
Okay,
Is it? Yeah.
so write that insurance down out there. Yes, try to find me the policy number. That one right there, 956 number. That's what it is.
Okay, you probably have court tomorrow morning.
But I'm saying it shouldn't be no aggravated assault because I did not intentionally just ram her.
Or maybe this probably gets this. See you later, Kayla. All right, sir.
Alright, bro. So, we're not going to be doing any more playing court with her. So, take her back to PD. Do you need me to sit with you this whole time? You think you can handle it?
Is this one being left up?
No, ma'am. Step up for me.
What's this place?
Let's just hold on while we take care of the paperwork to take you to 109 Red Street. You have anything in your pockets for me?
No. So it's going to be an aggravated assault?
Yes, ma'am. Let's go. And then that'll be up to the judge to decide.
It wasn't an aggravated assault, though. I think what was a battery, but how did I assault her?
You assaulted her with a vehicle. Turn around for me. Push the road.
Wait a minute.
All right, let's go in. You gonna sit on that?
He told her to turn around so she wouldn't see him type the numbers in. Could we see it? No, we can't really see it. Well, if you slow it down, you could figure out that numbers, because on the keypad all the numbers are on the same position. So if you really zoomed in and see where he pressed, you could figure that out. Like seriously, you could figure that out.
All right, let's go in. You gonna sit on that 10 bench right there?
Let me hear your version of events.
From the beginning.
As a marketing consultant, there's no better way to stay connected with your clients and leads than with Honeybook.
Yes.
I gotta say that Buttermilk says, it's so bad to go to jail for coffee. I'm in here for murder. I'm in here for fraud. I'm in here for coffee. That's crazy. That's crazy. And the thing about it is, she gonna be in there like, I'm in here for coffee, and somebody gonna be like, Starbucks? Like, yeah, I figured. I figured it was Starbucks. But let's go.
The Starbucks line. And she tried to get in front of me, but my car was already there first.
Okay.
So I get to the speaker, she's blowing her horn, calling me out my name, so we're arguing back and forth through our windows. So when I'm trying to place my order with Starbucks, she's trying to blow the horn and be disrespectful, and she was calling me out my name. I'll call her out her name. So when I get to the beginning of the line to pay the Starbucks employee, she started blowing her horn again, she just kept the situation going basically. After it was over, we was in line for 15 minutes at Starbucks.
Once they had compiled all the necessary details and had a thorough understanding of the incident, the officers returned the aggressive woman to the patrol vehicle, transporting her to the police station for further processing.
She was still blowing her horn, trying to make a commotion. So after I paid for the Starbucks order, I spoke with the Starbucks employee there. He came outside and I spoke with him. I told him what happened with the situation. So me and him talking, and she pulls up beside us, and she said something, still being disrespectful. She said something, so she pulled off, and then I pulled off. As we pulled off, she threw something at me, and then I had a juice in my car. It was a Wendy's cup. So as we turned out, after she threw something at me, I tried to throw something back at her. But when I threw it at her, the cars ended up swerving into each other. But I did not sit there and ramp my car into her intentionally. That's crazy, for one. She threw something at me, I threw it back. But when I threw it back, I lost control of the wheel and my car swerved into her car. That would be considered reckless driving, and I threw a cutback at her. So that would be considered disorderly conduct. When I was at the hospital, I was talking to the other officer. She told me the difference between the reckless driving and the aggravated assault. For one, I did not aggravated assault this lady because I did not intend to crash my car directly into her, for one. And then two, I did not cause any bodily harm or injury to her, for two. What I did was...
Assault doesn't need to cause injury. Assault doesn't need to cause injury. You cause injury to her car. And actually a car is an extension of her in this scenario. But assault doesn't need to cause injury. Okay? If I slap you, no injury, no marks on you, you aren't hurting, that's still assault. Even though I didn't cause injury to you, ma'am, that's assault. So I don't know why you still talk. Okay, once they told you we got it on video, you should have just been quiet from that point on. There's no need to talk after that.
Reckless driving. Yes, I threw the cut back. I should have never did that. But by me doing that, by me throwing the cut back at her, I swerved and hit her car.
Okay. All right. So you understand that she has dashboard cameras, right? Mm-hmm. Front and rear. Mm-hmm. Okay. Perhaps you could have been the bigger person and just drove off. I should have. But because of your actions, this is where it led you to where you're at. And so I need you to look at that. And so what you just said, I want you to tell me if there's anything close to what you said. Make it happen.
I don't understand the question either, but she confused. I'm confused too. And I'm sitting there, tell me if there's anything that you just said that's what you said. What? He gotta explain that again. I don't know what you talking about, sir.
Because I did not intend to crash my car directly into her, for one. And then two, I did not cause any bodily harm or injury to her, for two. What I did was reckless driving. Yes, I threw the cut back. I should have never did that. But by me doing that, by me throwing the cut back at her, I swerved and hit her car.
Okay. All right. So you understand that she has dashboard cameras, right? Mm-hmm. Front and rear. Mm-hmm. Okay. Perhaps you could have been the bigger person and just drove off. I should have. But because of your actions, this is where it led you to where you're at. And so I need you to look at that. And so what you just said, I want you to tell me if there's anything close to what you said.
So what you just said, I want you to tell me if there's anything close to what you just said. Where's the question, sir? What you just said, tell me if there's anything close to what you just said. And then you just stop talking. What? What am I supposed to say? If I was telling the truth, I wouldn't know how to answer that question. What are you talking about?
Yeah. And so I need you to look at that. And so what you just said, I want you to tell me if there's anything close to what you said. Make it happen.
Make it happen. What?
That's you behind her, right?
Yeah, because I was talking to the Starbucks.
Hold on. Stop.
Oh, they were actually watching the video.
Was anything tossed at your car?
Did you play the beginning from when we was at the
go back
the
to
beginning
where?
of the line?
Beginning of the line.
Okay, so this is you're not behind her, right? That's not you.
I'm in front of her.
Okay, so go ahead. Now
so
let it play.
Play when it all happened, love.
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
Right here. This is her leaving Starbucks.
No, I'm saying
no,
the
hold
beginning when she threw something at me first. Why y'all not playing that?
What did she throw? How'd she get anything thrown at you when she's just leaving? And
no, I'm talking about the beginning, sir. When we was about to play.
What did she throw?
She keep changing her story. If when she explained her story at the beginning, she says that she pulled out of Starbucks and then the lady followed her. Then she soon flipped the story and said, because they had video, she flipped the story and said she pulled out behind the lady, but the lady threw something at her and she immediately threw something back. Now that they see that's not on video, she trying to say that the lady threw something at her car while she was in the line at Starbucks. And then she decided to throw something back 10 minutes later when they's on the road. Like, come on, man. Sometimes, if you're not going to tell the truth, just don't say nothing. If you plan to lie, just be quiet. You keep your story has changed 3 times. The other lady's story was consistent with what's on video. I think that other lady wins. I'm just saying. But let's go.
She threw something. I don't know what kind. It was a little cup or something.
Okay, keep going. You said that she threw something at you and said something, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Chris says, I want to build a spaceship and fly out of here. This cop scares me. That question was crazy. What you just said, I want you to think about it and see if that's what you just said. Make it happen. What? That was weird. But she lying and she confused. If I was telling the truth, I would be confused with that question. I just want to leave too. I just stop talking. I'd be like, I don't want to talk no more. AJ says, or if you plan to lie, make it believable. Yeah. And you got to stick to it. You know, if you lie to begin with, you have to stick to it. If they tell you they have a video, you have to stick to your lie. Who cares? They might be lying about the fact that they have a video. You don't know. So you have to stay with that lie. Because if they don't have a video, but you switch up the lie, they gonna know you lying. But if they have the video and you keep lying, who cares? You started off lying anyway. It's the same thing. Stick with your lie no matter what. I don't care if they got a video, witnesses, satellite footage. I don't care what they got. Stick with your lie. Let's go.
But you made it a point to follow her.
We was both leaving. I said we both left Starbucks.
Okay.
She threw something at me, not here, but in the beginning. I'm not playing the beginning from when we turned inside of Starbucks. Why would I just follow her for no reason?
What's this? Hold on a second. What are you doing here? Why would you? Where were you going?
I was going home. I live that way.
So you couldn't come on to another lane, but just continue going on. And you.
And I was trying to get in front of this truck.
Okay.
And that's when I got over. After this, I got on that side. And that's when I tried to throw the drink at her. But when I threw the drink, I ended up swerving into her car.
Yeah.
So look, and I ended up swerving. I did not intentionally try to hit her. I did not. That's not intentional. That's an accident.
Here's the thing. The judge already signed the warrant, okay? You can have this conversation with the judge. A judge found enough probable cause to charge you with that. So there's nothing to debate here, okay? So get your paperwork, Bert, and let's
I just want
get on, okay?
Want to
Make sure you don't forget that clearance.
No, she's got a copy.
Yeah, I got it.
We got it right here. We have it right here.
Make sure.
Yes, ma'am.
They're gonna want that.
Got it right here.
Oh yeah, I'll make sure I put it in the bag.
Yeah. All right. Oh, no. You got it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set the camera
How
call.
that's aggravated assault.
Before I go dead.
I'm not
All right.
understanding how that's aggravated assault. Yes, I lost control of the whip, but I didn't assault her.
Okay. That's how this bad boy interprets aggravated assault.
But how if I didn't cause her any bodily harm or anything?
The female was later brought before the court, facing charges of aggravated assault. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button. Share your thoughts in the...
They didn't update us on how that case turned out, but I don't know. I know at minimum she's paying for the damages to that lady's car. If you're her insurance company and you find out about this aggravated assault with the car charge, would you keep her as one of your clients, knowing that she will intentionally hit people with her Mercedes? Like, would you keep her on? It'll be hard for me to resist not dropping her from her insurance, because that's nuts. I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know what they do. They could drop her. They could raise her rates. And with the Mercedes, it's already high. So, it could go up anymore. Go up some more. That's why I will never get an expensive car like that. I'm going to stay with Fords or Chevrolet or something like that. Never need one of those cars because everything is expensive. Oil change is expensive. Changing a battery is expensive. Changing a light bulb is expensive. Everything is expensive. I will never get one of those I guess what they call high-end luxury cars. Never. I don't care. I could win the lottery, okay, for $200 million. You will never see me with the Mercedes or BMW or Range Rover, anything like that. For what? For what? Once you take this new car off the lot, it's worth 75% of what it was worth when it was on the lot. Soon as you drive off. That's not a good investment at all. At all. No, I would never. No. It's crazy. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Why am I doing this? I can put it on the screen now. I am just so backwards. But thank y'all for being in here. Those of you who are here live. What? I'm sorry, the office is on fire? What's going on? Oh, is that a middle of a conversation that I missed? Stop talking. That's what I did. If you're, what'd I say? If you're going to talk, tell the truth, something. But yeah, stop talking is good. It got to be more to it, a little bit, a couple more words. Let's see. Is it video? That video has been altered. Yeah. If it's a lie. If you're gonna lie and you lie and they say, hey, you're lying, we know you're lying, we got you on video, you have to stick with your lie. Okay? You have to stick with your lie. Okay? Once you say you're guilty, you're guilty. No matter when you say it. But you can say you're innocent to start off with. and then change it to I'm guilty later. And nobody will be mad at you. But once you say you're guilty forever. Okay? Let's see. Not going to lie. At work, I have said things like that to get the customer off the phone. Hey, I've had those jobs, or I've had one job like that where you talk to people over the phone at a call center. I did not like that job, but sometimes you have to stretch the truth or don't tell them everything. And call center job, when you're selling stuff, it's in the script to not tell them everything. I had a conversation with one of those people selling one of those scammers selling car warranty. And sometimes I ain't got nothing to do, and I just let them go through the whole spiel. And the guy was naming off everything that is included. And then I asked him, so what's not included? And he gave me a list of things. And then I'm like, so everything under the hood is included in the coverage, right? And he says, all mechanical and such and such is included, yes. I was like, you didn't answer my question. I just need a direct answer. You kind of wishy-washy with it. They said I had the full coverage. What is going on? My dog is on the roof? I didn't miss this conversation, because there's no way your dog is just on the roof. Let the judge explain it to her. Is this my duh moment? Most times, if you're making payments on a card, they insist on full coverage until it's paid off. Yeah. Yeah, they do. They do insist on full coverage. A lot of insurance companies aren't covering certain kinds of vehicles right now anyway. Like Kias. Because Kias are easily getting stolen. So, yeah. You know, the insurance got to make money too. They ain't going to just give up money. They're going to fight you tooth and nail for it. I'm going to buy a dash cam and body cam tomorrow. Hey, you kind of need those things, man. It's another video I watched about two people arguing on who owns a home. And they had a situation happen, and just by great circumstance, the whole thing happened in front of this lady's doorbell cam, and she recorded the whole thing, and she was able to prove her part of the thing. Yeah. Excuses to get off the phone. Yeah. It happens. Some people you talk to can get long-winded, and you can't be like disrespectful because the call is being recorded for quality assurance purposes. But you got to think of clever ways to get off the phone. Yeah. When I'm working, my Wi-Fi. Oh man. Let's see. Thank goodness I don't sell anything or work in a call center. I just question people's questionable life choices. Man, working at a call center job where you have to sell stuff, It is terrible, man. Because you have to do what the people you work for tell you to do. So people will actually call you, and the first thing they say is, I'm not buying anything. That's the first thing they say to you, which gets you upset because you want to sell everybody you talk to on the phone. You want to sell to everybody you can. So if the first thing they say is, I'm not buying anything, it takes your energy away and takes your enthusiasm away. And you still have to go through this process with them. But then they tell you, even though the person said at the beginning they're not buying anything, you still have to hit them with the sale at the end. That's disrespectful to me. But they tell you have to do it. And they audit a lot of calls. And the reason I got fired is because they audited one of my calls. Because I'm just not going to be disrespectful to people like that. I can't do that. So, it happened. But I want to thank y'all for being here, man. If you don't know, this channel, Derrick J Reacts, is my second attempt at YouTube. My first channel, I made so many mistakes. I did a lot of things you shouldn't do. I was inconsistent, and that channel failed. But I still have the channel up and those videos up. There's no reason to subscribe to it because I probably will never upload another video over there again. But sometimes I like to reminisce and watch some of those videos. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to watch one of those videos. This video is called... you can't even see the title. It's called 30 Days Self-Quarantine. When the pandemic hit, everybody was doing these videos, these quarantine skit videos. And I decided to hop on that train at that point to see if that could boost my channel. It didn't work. But it's still a good video. And we're about to watch it. So let's watch this before we get out of here. It's just 30 days. I can make it 30 days. Yeah, I can make it. This was 4 years ago, by the way, so we all know 2020. So, yeah, let's go. I look a lot younger. Let's go. Let's go. Because in between the time, I got married and divorced, and that marriage put years on me. Stress. This is what it would do. Okay, let's go. Who are you? Hey, I'm you on day 6. I can't stop itching for some reason. It's probably because you got the same clothes on you had on in day 1. Have you not washed your ass in 6 days?
Nope, he ain't washed nail parts of his ass.
And who are you?
Oh, what's up? I'm day 19.
Day 19? Hold up. Those are the same drawers I got on right now. What's wrong with you? Who's that?
That's day 27.
Does he not know it's raining outside?
Well, he living in day 27, so it might not be raining that day. Hey Google, will it rain in 8 days?
There's a good chance of rain in Norfolk next Thursday from 4 to 8 a.m.
There's a chance it is raining. I ain't gonna make it. Come on, man. Oh, hey. I'm day 47. 47? It was only supposed to be a 30-day quarantine. We got out of quarantine 2 weeks ago. I don't think I cooked that chicken all the way. You got some toilet tissue? No?
Oh man. On that channel, I would play every character in every video. So the only way I could do a quarantine video is if I played 4 versions of myself. So, I kind of miss doing videos like that, but you know, I'm making the content I'm supposed to be making right now. So this is my purpose in life. Not the toilet paper shortage. Yeah, I think I think the wait a sec. I think that was part of the reason, because it was part of the reason that channel failed, because it was hard for people to kind of understand my sense of humor. You know, I like every video on that channel is not great. You know, I made some terrible videos. But I did a lot of great videos up there. And I think part of the reason, you know, that channel didn't take off on its own was because people didn't understand my sense of humor. You know, I had a video that I uploaded. I think I showed y'all the drive-thru prank video. I uploaded that to YouTube, and it originally didn't get that many views, but when I uploaded it to TikTok, it got millions of views. So, you know, I think when I do my next channel, my commentary channel, it is going to take some aspects of that channel and translate it into a funny, ranting commentary channel. So I can't wait till I do that. But I want to thank all of y'all for being here. Wait a minute. The first time. See, you got stories for months. The first time my great uncle used the bidet, he fell off the toilet and screeched like he just been assaulted. LOL, surprise. Yeah, if you ain't ready for that, it'll hit you. And sometimes it'll hit you in the right spot. I'm just saying. But I thank y'all for being here, man. This was a great night. We had a little dull moment before we started our third and final segment, and that's just my fault. Because I had nothing to talk about while we waited to get to our third segment. But I appreciate y'all being here. I thank y'all for y'all continued support of this channel. And remember, new videos drop every day, of course, except for Wednesday and Saturday nights where we go live. But every other day, video drops at 8:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, but YouTube doesn't send out notifications to everybody. So you're going to need to make your own notification. So make your daily reminder on your phone every day at 8:25 p.m. Eastern. Daily reminder just says, watch Derrick J Reacts newest video or something like that. Just to remind yourself, because YouTube is not sending out notifications to everybody. And I don't want you to miss one video. I don't want you to miss one. But thank you for liking the videos. Thank you for commenting on every video. Thank you for watching every video. Like, you're giving me a portion of your time every day. And time is something you can't get back. So the fact that you're giving away your time to look at my face means a lot. And I really appreciate all the support you all give me. And again, new video tomorrow at 8:25 p.m. Eastern. But I will see you all on Saturday's live stream. Good night.